Inventing a new product and licensing it doesn't have to be expensive if you know the right strategies. I offer a free first-time consultation to anyone who's feeling stuck or confused on the path to licensing, and I am often asked about getting investors. But here's the thing. That question is based on the assumption that you need a lot of money to invent and license new consumer products. And I'm here to tell you that simply isn't true. If you're working on an invention and hoping to license it, but you're worried about the cost, don't panic. Licensing doesn't require you to build a company or seek investors. In fact, you can bootstrap your invention, stay smart with your money, and still bring it to life. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Hi, Lisa Lloyd here with more tips, tricks, and strategies to optimize and accelerate your invention licensing business success. YouTube is an awesome free way to learn, and you can support me making more free videos just like this one when you like, subscribe, and leave your comments below. When I was getting started, I sold my car for $1,000. Yes, it was a piece of junk. And I used my $600 tax refund to get started. With the help of some good people, including my mother, I found my way. I bought one book, Patent It Yourself by David Pressman, and that's all it took. I licensed my first product to Scunsy, and it earned me $60,000 a year for almost 10 years. That experience taught me that it does not take a lot of money to succeed. And even when I had more money, I still didn't overspend. If you truly believe in your product and you are committed to your own success, then you can do the same thing. So let's dive into how you can bootstrap your way to invention licensing success. Step 1, the power of prototyping. Now, there is a trend to hire someone to do a virtual prototype, which is either a computer-generated photo of whatever it is that you've thought up, or even maybe an animation to show your product in action. But the money that you spend on that service would be far better spent on you actually proving that your idea works in real life. Now, I'm not talking about hiring engineers and spending thousands or even just hundreds of dollars. I'm talking about a simple proof of concept, a Frankentype. This means pulling parts from everyday products apart or things that you can buy off the shelf and maybe even find around your house, and then combining them to create a basic working model of what it is you have in mind. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it does need to be obvious that it would work when you show it to a company if they went into production and decided to license it. Now, I made this product, Soft Claws, out of a toilet paper roll and then a soda bottle. And that's all it took to prove to Goody that it would work and got the job done, so I got a license. In fact, it worked so well that I did the same thing with a soda bottle to make clicks and licensed it to Helen of Troy, and it's one of their best-selling products of all time. Pretty simple, right? Now, obviously, some things will cost more than others. As you can see, these were pretty simple inventions. But when you understand that it doesn't need to be perfect, not a perfect prototype, and that instead it does need to be a great proven idea, the bar is much lower. In most cases, you can make something functional from harvesting parts or even getting creative with materials, even if it's not pretty. And trust me, it's fun, and you will understand why this is so important when you do it. This will not only help you save money and in those development costs, but also a lot of money and frustration on the whole licensing process, because you'll be an even better inventor with better solutions when you build it and are forced to think through all those little details. And you will dramatically improve your odds for successfully licensing with a better patent, having considered those same details. Now, step 2, protecting your idea affordably. These days, a patent pending is fine for most companies to license. You have options for the type of patent that you can file, and I'll drop a link below to a video that explains more about what those options are in detail. But in most cases, you can start with a provisional patent application, or PPA. It gives you a temporary patent pending for 1 year so that you can try to go get it licensed and then convert that PPA into a full-blown utility application later with the money that you earn from your licensing deal. Or you may choose to walk away if you aren't getting the results you're looking for, and it will be a lot less painful financially with a PPA. You can save money by following the instructions on the uspto.gov website. I'll put that link below for you. They even have a free toll-free number to help you do it. It's not easy, so you will need to be patient and have a knack for details. But when you do it yourself, it's called Pro Se and can be filed for as little as the cost of the filing fee to the USPTO of less than $100. Now, in our program, the Invention Accelerator, folks pay less than $500 to have a former USPTO examiner do all of it for them. And it's still a steal. Remember when I said that I sold my car? Well, that's how I paid for it. So the question is, how determined are you? Step 3, simple, effective marketing materials. So now let's talk about what you need to do when it comes time to presenting your product for license. Once you have a working proof of concept, a patent pending, then you'll need 2 essential tools to pitch your invention to companies: a video demonstration and a sell sheet. So first, the video. This doesn't need to be a flashy video with all the bells and whistles with fancy production. What matters is a clear and simple demonstration of your invention. Show how it works, explain the benefits, and focus on what makes your product meaningfully better. You can hire someone to film it for you, but in my experience, it's totally unnecessary. A good, simple demo will do the job just as effectively. Next, let's talk about sell sheets. This is critical when pitching your invention. It's essentially a 1-page flyer that highlights your product's key benefits, how it works, and why it's a great opportunity for licensing. And here's my tip. If you really want to hire someone to create this for you, then don't just outsource it to a designer until you've nailed down all of the details that need to go into it yourself. Designers can make it look pretty, but if they don't follow the proven format, it won't matter. I recommend using a free version of Canva to design all your own sell sheets. This way you can keep tweaking it as you present to different companies and you learn from those conversations. Otherwise, you have to keep going back to the designer and paying over and over for every one of those edits. If you want to learn the right way to write a sell sheet, check out my video. I'll put a link in the description below for that as well on sell sheets. So that'll give you another way to save some money. So there you have it. By bootstrapping your invention through smart frankentyping, affordable patent protection, and simple but effective marketing materials, you can keep the cost low and increase your chances of licensing success. Remember, the key is to be smart with your money and focus on getting your product in front of the right people at the right companies. If you really want this and you believe in what you've dreamed up, the money and the resources will be there. But only when you take steps can it show up on the journey. So be creative and resourceful. I'm living proof that you don't need a lot of money to make it in this business. Being an inventor can be tough and confusing at times. Well, I'm here to help. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments below and I'll be sure to get back to you. Or if you'd like some one-on-one advice, then feel free to book a free call using the link below. And if you're curious about my Ninja Inventor training, then please check out the links below to learn more. Let's tackle this invention journey together and turn your ideas into reality.